Hi yogis, thanks for joining Yoga with Ashley. Today we're going to move through a 15-minute yoga practice, which is really great for any time of the day. It's a slower moving practice that we're going to do today, so great for the morning time or right before bed, or if you have some extra time at work during lunch. I really wanted to provide a shorter practice since most of them are a little bit longer. So let's get into it. So we're going to start seated today. So come to the middle of your mat, crisscross position. And we're just going to sit here for a few moments, find our breath. You can either put your hands on your knees, palms facing down. If you're trying to slow down a little bit, if you're wanting some energy, go ahead and face palms up. Lengthening the spine, really getting in touch with your breath. Closing your eyes if that feels good for you. Really connecting with the present moment. Letting go of today, any expectations or anxiety, worries. Really becoming present and in the moment. Couple more breaths. And when you're ready, gently start to flutter your eyes open. And we're going to start with putting our left hand on the mat, inhaling our right hand up, and with our exhale, stretching over towards the left. Should feel a nice big stretch in your right side. And we're going to inhale up, exhale, fall over to our right side. Left arm is up and over our head. Feeling a nice stretch in the left. And again, inhaling up and exhaling, falling over to the left. And inhale up, exhale, coming over to the right. We're going to do this one more time. Inhale up, exhale, fall over to the left. And inhaling up, exhale, fall over to the right. And inhale up, exhale, come to prayer position. And now this time we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to switch our legs. So go ahead and cross them the other way. So this way is going to feel a little wonky because most people don't take the time to switch their crisscross. So it feels a little funky for me. My funky crisscross is my left leg under my right. I'm left-handed though, so I don't know if that is the odd way or what's normal. Not really sure. But yeah, go ahead and cross them and just take notice of how this feels in your legs and your hips. I know that my weight and balance always feel a little bit off when I cross it the funky way. So just taking the time to maybe you got to rock back and forth and kind of find that sweet spot to where everything is feeling balanced and comfortable is a good thing to look out for. Okay, so let's come to prayer, and we're going to inhale our arms up, exhale, let's fall over to the left. And inhaling up, exhale, coming to the right. Inhale, come up, exhale to the left. Inhale, really letting your breath lift you up, and then exhale, falling over to the right. One more time, let's inhale up, exhale, go to the left. And again, we're inhaling up and exhale, go to the right. And inhale up, exhale to prayer pose. And now we're going to come to a straddle position. If this is hard for you, for your hips, you can always take a block and sit on it, or a blanket, or a pillow, whatever feels right for you. So when you find that position that feels good for you, we're going to inhale up, exhale, let's fall forward to the right. And we're going to walk our hands out to the middle. We're going to come to the front, really letting your head drop, no tension in the neck. Should feel a nice hamstring stretch on the bottom of both legs. And we're just going to continue to walk our hands over to the left. Should feel a nice stretch in your right side and that right hamstring. Again, it should be a mild stretch and not painful. If it's hurting, back up. You don't have to come so forward as I am right here. So maybe you're just twisting today. You're upright. That's great. That's where you're at. And then we're going to walk our hands back over to the middle. We're dropping our head. Taking a couple breaths here. And when you're ready, we're going to walk our hands to the right foot. Again, taking note of how your body is feeling. If this stretch is too intense, come back out of it. And one last time, we're going to reach over to the middle, drop our heads, and make our way to the left. And slowly with our exhale, we're going to come out of that, bringing our feet together. If you have a prop, removing that. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to sit in child's pose. Whichever variation of child pose feels good to you. I'm going to do the traditional, where my knees and ankles are touching, and I'm slowly walking my hands out in front of me. I'm dropping my head down so my forehead is on the mat. And really relaxing and letting go. We're going to hold here for a couple of breaths. Taking note of your body. If there's any pain or tension or tightness in your body, send your breath to that spot. Visualizing your breath going from your nose all the way to that sweet spot that's needing a little bit extra love. Really visualizing that breath helping with whatever part of your body is tender today. And when you're ready, we're going to slowly make our way to Vajrasana. So again, spine is long, hands are on our thighs. We're going to hold here for a couple of breaths. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale our arms up, looking up, and with our exhale, we're going to come to a twist. So I'm twisting towards the right first. So my left arm is in front of me, and then my right arm is behind me. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to look at my right arm. So I get a bit of a neck twist with this. If this hurts your neck, go ahead. You can move it forward or anywhere in between, whatever feels right for you. And let's inhale up, hands together, exhale. We're twisting to the other side that you just did. Again, I'm looking over my back shoulder. And let's inhale up, lengthen, exhale, twist. Engaging your core, spine is nice and straight, and we're inhaling up, exhale, twisting to the other side. Let's do one more round of this on each side. Inhale up, exhale, twist. And we're going to inhale up, exhale, twist. And inhale up. We're going to interlace our hands. We're going to put them to the back of our head. And we're going to exhale, look up. And then with our inhale, we're looking down, but our spine is straight. So we don't want to round right here. We really want to make sure that our spine is nice and straight, and then just we're tilting with our neck, our head is down. And then inhale, we're going to push our head up. Our chest is nice and open, our elbows are out. And exhale, looking down. Holding here. And again, with your inhale, you're opening the chest, elbows are out, gaze is up. And exhale, looking forward. Let's do this a couple more times. Inhaling up, really opening your heart. And exhale, we're looking down. And when you're ready, let's bring our hands to our shoulders. And let's circle our shoulders back. Really opening up our arms. Just awakening them, getting them nice and loose. And then let's go forward if you can. If one of these directions isn't accessible to you, just go ahead, do what you can, do what feels right. My right shoulder is popping in and out of socket right now. I can feel it. It likes to do that a lot. Okay, and I'm going to go back just a couple more times. Okay, and when you're ready, let's bring our arms straight out in front of us. We're interlacing our fingers. We're straightening our spine right here. And then with our exhale, we're going to go ahead and round the spine now and look down. And so you should feel a nice stretch between your shoulder blades. Your head is nice and relaxed. There's no tension on the neck. So you're getting a neck and shoulder stretch right now. And then we're going to inhale up. And then exhale. Again, we're going to round that spine. We're dropping the neck. Looking down at our chest. And when you're ready, inhaling up. Let's do that one more time. Rounding our spine, looking down, really stretching our arms forward so we're getting that stretch behind our shoulders. And inhale, come up. And then we're going to bring our arms behind us. Again, interlacing our hands together. And we're going to open our heart and we're going to look up. Again, keeping the spine nice and straight. And then exhale, come forward. Inhale, opening that chest up, looking up to the sky. Exhale, come forward. One more time. Looking up, chest up and open. And when you feel ready, we're going to come to tabletop position. And we're going to stretch our wrists out. So go ahead, bring both hands to the mat, palms facing down. I like to kind of rock forward and back, and then side to side. And I like to do circles, remembering to circle both ways, clockwise and counterclockwise. And then I like to flip my wrist over. Be very careful in this position, and just ever so slightly rocking back and forth, maybe side to side. And then my palms facing inwards, and then outwards. And then I usually like to clasp them together and kind of roll them. So kind of just making this like figure 8 almost with the roll. Going both ways. Maybe just go back and forth, forward and back. And just shake them out. It's really important to stretch your wrists. Especially in yoga, we put so much pressure and weight on them all the time. Okay, so let's go back to tabletop position. Let's activate the core. And then when you feel ready, we're going to extend our right leg, and then we're going to extend our left arm. So you can stay here with your leg on the mat, or if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, go ahead with that core strength. On an inhale, lift your right leg up. And then we're going to bring it down. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So now we're extending the left leg out and the right arm. Again, maybe you're lifting your leg up and finding that balance. Your drishti or gaze straight ahead in front of you. And go ahead and come back down to tabletop. So we're going to do that 2 more times on each side. So go ahead with your own breath. Inhale, we're extending our left arm and right leg, engaging our core, really using our gaze to find that balance. And go ahead with your exhale, bring it down. Next side, right arm out, left leg extended. Don't forget to breathe. And come on down with that exhale. Let's do 1 more time on each. So with our inhale, we're going to straighten our right leg, left arm. Exhale, bring that back. Inhale, up the other side. All right, and when you're ready, let's drop back down to child's pose for just a moment. Taking a couple of relaxing breaths. And when you're ready, let's come back to tabletop position. And with our inhale, we're going to lengthen our right arm up. And with our exhale, we're going to thread it through our left hand. And you can extend your left arm out if you'd like. So you're getting a nice shoulder stretch here on your right side. Taking a couple deep breaths. And when you're ready, slowly with control on your exhale, we're coming back up to tabletop. And when you're ready, we're inhale, stretching our left arm up to the sky. And exhale, we're going to thread it through our right arm. Again, extending our right arm if we want. It's optional. Feeling that nice stretch across our left shoulder blade. Couple more breaths here. And when you're ready, slowly with control on your exhale, we're pushing ourselves back up to tabletop position. And when you're ready, on our next exhale, we're going to extend our right leg back. Sorry, with our inhale, we're extending it back. And then with our exhale, we're rounding the spine and we're going to touch our knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, lengthen. We're going to do 5 of these total. I believe this is number 3. Go along to your own breath. Remember, exhale is when you're doing knee to nose. Inhale, you're extending. I believe we have 1 more. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. And then we're going to drop down. Maybe you want to shake it out for a moment. And with your inhale, we're now going to extend our left leg. And then exhale, knee to nose, rounding the spine. Inhale, lengthening the leg. Exhale, knee to nose. That's 2. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, rounding that spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. I believe that's 4. 1 more. Extending. And exhale, knee to nose. Good job. Okay. Coming back down to tabletop. And then with our exhale, we're going to push to down dog. So go ahead, get in a comfortable position. Maybe you want to rock your legs out. Go up on your tippy toes. I love to bend my knees. Whatever you need to do to make it feel right for you. We're going to hold here for a few breaths. Again, our gaze is at our navel. Bringing awareness to our hands and where the weight is. We especially want to place weight on our index and thumb fingers. And if you need to go ahead and bend your knees for your down dog, go ahead and do that. If your legs don't fully plant on the mat, that's fine. Bending your knees really helps with this position. And when you're ready, we're going to slowly walk to the top of our mat. Our legs are going to be hip distance apart. And we're going to grab our elbows. We're going to let our head hang free. And we're going to rock back and forth. And this is called ragdoll. And really, go ahead and bend your knees as much as you want. Really just playing with the weight, swaying back and forth. Maybe you want to play with bending one leg, straightening the other. Maybe you want to straighten them both. And ragdoll. Whatever feels right for you. And then I want you to go ahead, bend the knees. Whoa, my ankle just cracked a lot. And then inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, straighten. Bending the knees, straighten. Couple more times, bending and straightening. Let's do one more. Bend And on the straighten, let's slowly, with control, vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly coming up to mountain pose. Sighing it all out. This is our practice for today. I want to thank you for joining me, and I will see you next week. Namaste.